Good frigid evening. Don Keating here. We're from the Ohio Weather Center. It's so cold, my tongue almost quit working. Yeah, let's take a look at briefly. Hey, here we go again, folks. Let's look at this radar and animation. Now, this is a very thin line of snow shower activity moving southeastward, of course, moving southeastward at a pretty good clip. That's associated with this trough of low pressure, this low pressure trough. This is probably where it's at right here now. Move this up about 50 miles. The, what indicates that is number one, the pressures are rising. Duh, makes sense. Number two, the snow is coming in a different manner. Instead of a line and more solid, it's more jagged here, which means snow shower activity behind the front or the trough. Now this is heading in our direction, but before it gets there, we are going to moderate into the 20s for the most part across Ohio on Wednesday. But behind that, it is going to become colder, if you can even believe that. Let's take a look now. First off, let's drop these little annotations here. All right, we'll get rid of that. Now let's go up to, the far north. Let's go up to Montana and the Dakotas, and let's take a look at what their temperature readings are up there right now. So these are almost like a summer day compared to what it's been lately. We do have warmer, excuse me, wish for dreaming, colder air further to the north, as you can see here, teens and 20s below zero right now. So that'll be making its way southward. Daytime highs on Thursday and Friday across much of Ohio will be lucky to reach 10 degrees above zero. But that will soon end as the winds aloft flatten out and give us a major break in temperatures for about 36 hours. Monday could be in the mid 40s to near 50 down here along the Ohio River. But that won't last because we have another cold front making its way through. Now, the way things look, we will drop back down into the teens for highs by the latter part of next work week. But until then, we are going to enjoy that warm spell that lasts about 36 hours when it gets here. And it is, again, very, very frigid out there. 9 below zero down here at Lancaster. One location that's not on the map that I've recently run across, the airport for Cambridge Muni Airport. Last reading was 5 below zero. I currently have 2 below zero at 10:52 p.m. So, what's the wind chills look like? Well, they're not that bad, to be honest about it. I mean, it could be a lot worse. They are at these modest levels because there aren't too many wind gusts at or above 20, even 17 miles per hour. The wind barbs will indicate that the winds are very light across much of Ohio. But if you get even an 8 mile per hour breeze, it's going to add a chill to you out there. So be sure that you're protected and covered, and make sure those pets are taken care of. Don't want to see none of those out there without any protection whatsoever. Just put the shoe on the other foot and stick your butts out there with no clothing on for 24 hours in this weather and see how you like it. Anyway, enjoy the little bit of snow that we get tomorrow, if we do get much of anything. It could be up to a quarter to locally a half an inch. That's probably stretching it quite a bit. Enjoy the milder temperatures for the little period that they come in tomorrow. Milder by 20 degrees. Standard is milder compared to what we've been through. And this too shall pass eventually. We will get into a January thaw sooner or later. Until the next time, with an update on the next barrage of cooler air that's bound to make its way into the area. And we also now see a reading of Marysville at 9 below zero, as well as Lancaster. From the Ohio Weather Center, I'm Don Keating.